Okay, now I can. Took a second there, couldn't tell. Hey guys, Decanut47 here. Welcome to my stream. We're going to be going back into Wildermyth today, if that was not obvious. And we will be I'm gonna be seeing if we can, finish up the first chapter at least. Hopefully everything is working well. I'm gonna actually check that really quickly, guys. Everything seems fine. So, Okay, yeah, so we have the same thing. Okay, so if you heard some repeat stuff there, I wanted to check the voice audio. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna get back to working on our Wildermyth game. I'm still very new to streaming, so I'm sorry if this is very odd, guys. But yeah, so let's just get straight into it, right back into the game. And like I said, I really want to see if we can accomplish finishing up chapter 1 today is my main hope. I don't know if we'll make it there, but I'm hopeful. Okay, so let's see if I can remember exactly where we left off. I guess I should probably apologize first, actually. I am sorry that I didn't stream during the week. I just ended up having a really busy week, otherwise I would have. But it was pretty busy, so I wasn't able to. Yeah, okay, beyond that, though, where do we leave off? Right, okay, so we have to go up against the Losagai. We had an incursion happen? Yeah, an incursion happened and they came to our space. Okay, we can deal with this pretty easily, I would think. I hope, anyway. The size is 3 with a strength of 6, so I think we can take that on real guys, so it shouldn't be impossible, at least. And we'll also give you some farmers if you don't have, like, a lot of people, and we only have 4, so it's giving us 3 extra farmers to fight this incursion off with. So let's get this thing started with with just going out. Let's just get straight into this, not wasting any time. So whenever you have an incursion happen, you end up getting to have 3 options. Ooh, we got good percentages on 2 of them. That's really unusual. So you have 3 options. Courage, enter the battle, take the fight to them. You have use our knowledge of the land, harry their approach, and stay hidden until the last moment, fight with cunning. So charging into the battle is the usual thing. I think you get like defense and attack up, maybe something to that extent. Whereas with the middle one is, I don't know, actually, the middle one I think I've seen the least of, actually, now that I think about it. It's usually a lower chance, and I can't exactly remember what it does. Maybe it was the third one, I don't know. Third one is, it puts everyone in the gray plane, which is a pretty good ability. The issue is if the third one fails, you will lose the ability to wall with allies, but I'm going to try the third one because we have the highest chance for that. Okay, we succeeded. I would hope so. With 83%, I was really hoping we would succeed with that. Now we're unstable, but that's not too surprising. Okay, so all heroes begin combat in gray plane, and flanking attacks this combat deal +1 damage. That's pretty good. Flanking is not bad at all, so... we only have 6 enemies, which is pretty good. Incursions are usually a lot bigger than that, so... let's definitely take what we have. We have a bunch of random little farmers that'll help us. We don't get to choose what they have. So yeah, she has 3 warding, 2 armor, and I think she's using a spear, I want to say. I think so. It's hard to tell in Gray Plain. So you got a bow, and you have a bow as well. So we have 2 bows and I think a spear. So that's decently set up. What we're gonna want to do first is see if we can find the people. And to do that, we're going to want to move forward, well, people, but most our guy. So we're going to move forward a little bit, see what we can find. There's one over there. Let's take cover just in case we're found. I don't think we will be. We can also stand next to each other. And Grey Plane, it doesn't help too much, but still better than nothing. Land your turn there. Okay, back down to here. Oh, good. So most of them are down here. Wonderful. Let's see. We got 3 of them at least down here. So we can hide right here. And still reach this guy. Can we reach this guy too? Not from this area. No, we're like 1 off. Oh well. Alright, so we'll probably actually be able to get some attacks in down here. I don't think we'll be able to really do any attacks up this area. I'll put her here. See if there's anyone. Yeah, because there's the Thornley over there. Okay. Bryn May will have you move down. Bryn May could probably... Oh, yeah, they're mostly down here. Okay. Okay. That's a good thing most of our troops are down here, too. So this could be a good time to use volley of arrows. This will take you out of Grey Plane, but it will also take Grey Plane into account, which is pretty good. So basically, as you can read here, it's 4 to 6 damage, pretty good, because we have tier 2. You can have up to tier 3, however many tiers of defense you put up. It has, surprisingly, it's got really good range, and you have a really good chance of hitting. So I would say probably go for this because we can hit all of them. It will take her out of the Grey Plane, but she is our tank for a reason. Only 4 damage each, which is, I mean, it's not bad, but it would have been nice if we had actually gotten like a kill or 2. The thing is, it will recharge in like 2 turns, I think, it comes back, so we can use it again. We'll go for a Guardian here. RV, you will come down and help, because there's more people down in this area. More Masagai down here. We also have 1 archer up there already, so we don't need another one. I could go for an attack on the Watchman. Drig, what can you do? You can hit him, you can hit the Watchman with Splinter Blast and Splinter Blast. I don't know if Splinter Blast is going to do enough to kill, but it's definitely not. But is there anything else even down here that you'll be able to do, or is it just going to end up being with Splinter Blast? I'm not even sure, really. I think it's just Splinter Blast, so honestly, we're probably still better off doing the attacks now. I'm going to wait a second, I think. I'm going to wait a turn. Let's interfuse with this. Let's actually infuse with both of these, I think. Or should I get this one? Let's get that one. Double the infusion is not bad. Getting out of the way as a turn, it won't get us out of Grey Plane, so. That hurt. That really hurt. Also, we're out of Grey Plane. That's not good. That's not good. Okay, at least we'll get a hit off here. But 3 damage, that's a lot of damage. That is not a good amount of damage. I do not like that. I did not like that at all. Okay. Slam. Okay, so what do we want to do here? We want to take out, honestly, we want to take out this guy first. The Watchman is the more dangerous of the enemies here. So we'll go for the attack here. And then take us back up to Flam, who will hit the flanking attack, which will do more damage, and 100% hitting, plus untouchable, which is pretty good. Then we have Yan down here. I mean, yeah, I'll go for the shot here. We can Splinter Blast him, and it should be 100. I should have Splinter Blasted first. It would have gotten rid of... Well, he didn't take armor into account, though, so it didn't matter. So this is actually still is the better way of doing things. We'll run you over to Pia so you can have the walling benefit. And then we will see if we can do some damage. Bryn May, your best move will be just to run down here and see if you can take out this Somnia. If you can get untouchable, that'd be really good. Yep, because now you can't take damage this turn. Although I think we could just... Nah, I'm better off finishing off the Watchman, actually. I'm definitely better off finishing off the Watchman first. So let's just go for the full shot, take out the Watchman. And yeah. We only have 2 enemies left. So we didn't take any damage thanks to Untouchable. Flam didn't get to use his Untouchable, but hey, it is what it is. And we have a Volley of Arrows back. I don't think it's going to be really super useful at this point. Since we just have the one guy, well, not the one, but the 2 guys, but it is good to have them just in case. We'll give the kill to Brynmay since she's right there. Hit the block. Okay, well that's fine, buddy. That's why I can just run down here, switch to my knife, take you out. Okay. Level up. I had to look away for a second and missed the fact that we gained a level. Nice. Level 2. Heroism. Once per combat, Brynmay gains +1 action point and attack actions only cost 1 action point this turn. That's not bad. Stalwart is a swift ability you can enable or disable, and it'll grant 3 armor and warning. That's pretty good if you want a tank. That's really good for tank abilities. Engage is really good as well, and you can upgrade Untouchable. Oh gosh, okay. So like, this gives us a slight bit of an issue. Well, not an issue, but a slight bit of a hard choice. Engage is really good for characters with Untouchable, but the upgrade for Untouchable is really good too. I don't know if I've explained it. I don't know if we actually were able to go over it yet. Maybe we were with, maybe I did with Savi, I don't know. But, as obvious, you can upgrade your abilities at least once. And so this is going to be a little tricky because I'm not sure exactly which one I would want to, because Engage is really good if you have Untouchable, but getting rid of the no longer wearing off for Untouchable for 1 turn is really good as well. Because then you can just hold on to the Untouchable thing, and that's a pretty good thing to have. But Engage is really good too. Let's go for Engage. Engage is a really good ability. I don't think anyone else has that. No, because Flam has Untouchable. So yeah, we'll get Engage, because Engage is one of my favorite warrior abilities. And yeah, we did have the opportunity to go over with Savi then, and I don't know if I did, just forgot it. So the Watchman has more health now. Oh well, what you gonna do? We were, however, able to defend the place, so we got experience, and that's basically it. But still, it's good. Let's head back down here and start to patrol once again. And then, let's see, we're gonna have a Calamity in a second. Well, at least we'll be able to get this fight down first. Never mind. Well, okay, wait, how many enemies is it? We can take on 4 Gorgons. That's not going to be that difficult. Let's take on these 4 Gorgons before the Calamity happens. A story, huh? I have seen this event before, but I don't remember what the options are. Well, what would you like to hear? Tell me the one about the Trickster Moon. How about the Fire Queen and the Raindrop? Nothing too fantastic, just tell me something that happened to you. That's an excellent question. I think I've done the Trickster Moon before, but I don't remember what any of the options do. Let's just do something. Let's just find out what Drake's stories are. Drake told Brynmay about a blue jay who used to perch just outside his kitchen window. The bird's trust was more easily won than that of most wild creatures, especially with the nuts from Jake's pantry. Sapphire, I called him. Jays demand regal names, you know? Always could say it as if he were listening. And there was a lot for him to hear. It was a time of breaking downs and moving ons. So what happened to little Sapphire? Same thing that happens to all who walk or fly this path, I imagine. Funny thing, though, the last time he visited, he brought me a present. A stone, not too big, but almost perfectly round. I've kept it ever since, wearing its surface smooth with any worries or thoughts I have. You think it could be magic? Nah. It listens, and that's enough. Interesting. Some lore about our character. Oh gosh, not a Bogmaw. Bogmaws suck. And with my luck, Bogmaw is the one that I would have gotten rid of if I had actually taken the time to get rid of it. Because of course. Well. Let's get this thing started. So what we can do, Engage is really good. Now we have Engage. She does have a lot of defense, so having Engage will be good in that essence because she'll be able to take hits too. You do want characters who have a lot of defense, so what we can do here is you can choose who to engage. I guess yeah, he's too far out. The Rager is too far out, but I can engage the this guy. And the interesting about the engage capability, not capability, but the interesting thing about the engage ability is that it actually, I can show this here, if I remember correctly anyway. Yes, it actually counts as an attack. So what you can do is you can engage and then you can flank an enemy after engaging it, which is a pretty interesting capability to have. I'm gonna move you over here, I think. And then we'll use the discus on somebody. Let's see what Flam can do. We can wall here. We'll probably not actually end up keeping this engage. Yeah, we won't. But what's important is not keeping the engage. I just wanted to show it off. It was also the only thing Ben May could do, so let's switch and jump into Silk Step. Right behind Ben May, I think. Okay. And then we will go for the discus on the Rager. It'll do a decent amount of damage if it hits. Ben May will feel Guardian. The alarm is announced, which is great. Oh, of course, it just walks right through the tree. Although it did attack the person who was untouchable, so I won't complain about this fact. Alright, let's see. How do we go about this? Flam. Go for a hit. Then we can discus him with Drig, and that takes him out. Okay, the other enemies are definitely behind the door, obviously, so we'll move up, I think, with these two and open the door in the next turn. Yeah, we'll open the door next turn. So we'll wait it out here. Oh, this was a new turn and I just waited it. Well, that's fine. You know what? We can actually live with that. I'll get everyone set up before I open the door then, since I accidentally did that. I mean, I could open it. We could see if anyone's on the other side. Oh, the Bogmoth here. Fantastic. Okay, there's a semi-safe way of playing this. Here's what we'll do. Run in here and engage this guy. I should be able to take a hit from the Bogmaw. Yep, there we go. And the raccoon. Can I show this off now? No, it's out of range. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. I think you can engage more than one Oh, is that might actually just be with the upgrade, actually. You can, I'm so used to having the upgraded version of Engage that there's a, Engage, that there's a chance that I'm completely thinking of the other one, so. Alright. We'll move you up here. You'll be able to infuse with some stuff. Let's see, what do we infuse with? Splinter Blast, not the best. Greater Constrict is good, though, because you have the ability to use the extra constricting capability. So, let's see. We could do that, or we could do that. Theoretically, that would be better. Let's see, Brenmei, I will have you move over here. And then, this way we can have Flam walk up here and attack you. The Bogmore. Good amount of damage. Let's see if I can. Ooh, so he'll explode. Okay, that's not the best. What I could do instead, here's what I think I'll do. I will shoot the raccoon. Off my hidden, unfortunately, but still. Grab the Greater Constrict, use it on the raccoon. And of course, raccoon dodged. Well, either way, I'll be taking out the Bogmore, actually, if I have 100%. So what I'll do instead is I'll engage the raccoon, and then I'll kill this thing. And when it dies, it does explode into corruption, and unfortunately we got unlucky and the corruption did land on both of the characters, but that's fine. So it's going to go for attack. We had untouchable, though, because we killed it. Oh, that is a really good setup. And it's going over cover. So, see, we can give partial or good cover, depending on where you're sitting, etc., etc. I think I already kind of went over that, but, yeah. So, Drig, can you reach with your Greater Constrict? There we go, took it out. That should be the last enemy, right? I think it only said 4. Shield, okay. Shields are good, so you take 1 less damage from non-flanking attacks. We could give it to probably Brenmei, because she is constantly using one-handed stuff, and having a shield will come in handy. Children will find homes for spirits here. Young women will build bonds alongside the sweethearts. Old women will trade iron and salt. And at the end, the oldest will die peacefully in their beds, the way it should be. You seem quite keen on it all, thinking of staying? It's too late for me. Adventure's been stirred into my blood. The best we can do is keep moving and hope to leave peace in our wake. Grogan now has extra armor on the row. Not the best thing, but could it be worse? Let's get started on finding an item and see what the Calamity holds. Oh, no. We are not getting the Geist or the extra damage on the Bogmore. That's not happening. The other two can happen. I'm not preferable to them happening, but they can. I'm not taking the other one, though. That's not happening. Okay, let's go to the place that's infected first, so that we can get rid of the infection. Ring of Power, bonus damage, okay. I don't think we have any abilities that are based off of bonus damage quite yet. I believe Savi's is potency, not bonus damage. And so bonus damage is, I think it's just, it's for skills. Yeah, it's some abilities and physical attacks. So we'll give it to Savi. Probably would be the best option here. So this is the place where the incursion came from. So let's take it out first. We'll patrol here. I like patrolling first. Since we have the time this round, I'm going to. Well, it didn't matter. Okay, whatever. We can take on 4 with that guy. That's not really... We took on 6, we can take on 4. Ah, I think I remember this one. Oh, yeah, I know this one. I've seen this one plenty of times. Peddler Man. Excuse us, Peddler Man. Well, firstly, I'm not selling anything. Well, that does make it hard, doesn't it, to be a peddler. Small village near what we used to call a Grimspot shop. It's not... Oh, that's where we were headed, apparently. Okay, well, there you have it. Sorry, no, but listen. Folks been disappearing back there. I don't know what's gotten into them. But it's not safe. I packed my things and I'm heading out. Your friend, well, I hope you find him. Man is caught. Roll along. Oh, perhaps he was disguised as a peddler. By the sound of it, there's something was running from up ahead, and that's where we sent him. Calling out to the Great One. Well, that is what this one is called, so... To be fair, that wouldn't work on me either. Oh, flam. So you can either rescue him by force or attempt to reason with them. I've done both. I mostly do reason, usually. So let's just do reason. Reason walks. So if you reason with them... I just killed a... No choice at all? What do you think? And what's the Great One? So, the Great One is a monster of some sort, of course. And it just rages around, apparently. So we'll kill it. We'll kill it. Won't we? Guess so. Yeah, we'll fight it. Because it's slightly more palatable than killing you. Well, that's fair. I'd say that's pretty fair. If you fail, then you get to eat us anyway, doesn't it? Either way, you're safe. I mean, that is a victory there. So basically, they went off and free our friend, and now we get to fight the Great One, which is a semi-tough enemy. Oh, wow, we're starting out right next to him. Usually, you don't always start out right next to him. Sometimes he's off-screen. The Great One has a lot of damage and can, breathe fire, as kind of was re-mentioned earlier. Re-mentioned? No, mentioned for the first time. I'm not sure how that would be re-mentioned. Alright, our best option is going to be to try to see if we can take this thing out. So what we're going to do is run up here and engage it, so that it's going after Bryn May. If it survives, it will attack Bryn May. There's a chance that... I'm hopeful it won't... Oh, hey, I can take it out. Well, there you go. Hoping it... Yeah, we got it. Okay, good. I didn't want it to survive, but there was always a chance that it would, and just in case, I wanted to make sure it was the engaged one. Run up here, and I can start my Guardian, I think. Is that... Would have to step into our range, and the Somnia has a shoot, so it wouldn't step into my range. So I'd be better off stepping up here, so we both have wall. And then I will get some walling and defense for Drig, and we can interfuse with this stone discus back here and at least take a hit out of the Somnia. Nice, got the stunt too. And the Watchman is coming, along with the Spectic, and the other Spectic. 1 damage, that's good, we can live with 1 damage. 1 damage is not a bad amount of damage. Alright. Flam will go up here and take out the Somnia and the Spectic. Meanwhile, we'll have everyone else deal with the Watchman and the other Spectic. So Brenmay. Alright, Brenmay will go and engage, but first, I'd like to get the Inner Fusion off and see if we can use this Steel Fire, because Stealing Fire is a really powerful. It's one of the really powerful ones. I could take it out. That would be the better option here. So I will take out the Spectic, get rid of Bone Link, which does give it some defense, because they do get defense up if they are connected. It also means I won't be able to actually attack him with Brenmay, but that's fine. It could be worse. Instead, what we can do, though, what I'm going to do, I'll go here, engage him, and Guardian. And then we will put you behind so that you can hit him from the back. That Spectic will hopefully go after Flam, and since Flam is untouchable, won't be able to do any damage to him. Walked into the range, which is what we needed. My engage took the hit because it gives you an extra defense when you use it. I don't know if I mentioned that when I picked it, but it does give you extra defense. I don't think it'll survive, but you know what, just in case, we'll go for the attack on it. This will get rid of all of its defense, so now it's just a physical. Now it's just hitting it physically. And I can go for the kill with my knife. And then Flam can take out the Spectic, and we should be done. And the Great One was really weak in this. That was not that bad at all, honestly. And we all gained levels except for Brenmay, so that's pretty good. So we actually have some clothing here. This will give armor, warding, and some spell damage. All of that's pretty good, so I'll give it to Drig. Yeah, he has nothing. He has just a normal one, so a tier 1 would be pretty good. So hardiness will give extra health. Not that something a Mystic necessarily needs. Inspiration, adjacent allies next to Drig will get bonus damage, which is okay. Again, not necessarily something for a Mystic. Elementalist is really interesting because it gives you the passive of fire, but does not. Passive of fire, which does not means it won't burn out anymore when you're infused with it. Wood, Splinter Salvio is a stronger version of the Splinter Blast, a better version of it, and Liquid Infernal Rain is really good. But you could also upgrade Mistweaver. So what's the upgrade for Mistweaver? So gives Lord damage and range, greater constrict damage and extra hobble, and lightning learning. Book statue effect. As a swift action, destroy a book or statue to grant ally or self +3 potency that decays over 3 turns. Ooh, that's interesting. I'm feeling like giving the Mistweaver upgrade a shot, because I don't think I've actually done the upgrade for Mistweaver. I think I've just done Mistweaver itself. Elementalist is really good, so it's something I would be interested in doing, but I'm thinking probably going for the Mistweaver. One thing I haven't mentioned yet, and I may as well now that we keep seeing it, is it's probably obvious, but I'll explain it anyway. Like I said before, each class has their own skills they can learn, and they are the colored skills. So like for the rain, what is this? A hunter. So the hunters are green, blue was mystic, and red is the warriors. But they actually do have, I didn't explain this, they actually do have some skills that they can all learn. So they can all learn, so any class can learn Tinker, which will grant armor and warding to someone for 2 turns. Or Viciousness, which makes attacks deal +1 damage. Okay, I could get Flash Cone's upgrade, and that's not a bad upgrade. The Flash Cone's upgrade is still really good. I think I said that the last time. I do actually remember this now. I did go over that. But Rogue is like the bread and butter of a hunter, because every time you kill someone, you kill an enemy, your hunter will enter the Gray Plane for free. This is like one of the best, if not the best, hunter skill that you can get. So I'm gonna have to go for Rogue. It's really, really good. So Flam is also now upgraded. He could also get engage. He could have long reach, which is interesting. That is an ability we gave to Savi. Blood Rage I don't really like, because you get more damage. You deal more damage the more health you're missing, and I just don't like basing my thing on taking damage. Or we could upgrade Untouchable. I don't want to make him identical to Brenmei, and he already, so far, has become identical to Brenmei. So I'm thinking we'll upgrade Untouchable, or get Long Reach, probably upgrading Untouchable. Yeah, I'm going to upgrade Untouchable, because I like the idea of having it be upgraded on him. So the Great One is extinguished, reduced to ash, its minions are dead or scattered. Mountains, huh? Hey, anything's possible. So, getting thanked, which is nice. Yeah, we're heroes. Which is good, because that's pretty much what we are. The people are strong, believing in the courage of the Mask of Flint. The lair of the Great One will be overgrown with flowers, a memorial to the innocents who died there. The story will ring through generations. Nice. Oh, we got 3 legacy points from that. That's good. Not the biggest fan of the weldings, but can't stop it, so here we are. Let's find an item, as per usual.